And if it helps, it might be helpful if you've ever heard the Goldberg Variations, J.S. Bach. Now, the Goldberg Variations, if you remember, it's 30 different arias. The underlying bass melody, or the line, holds together 30 beautiful variations. And in many ways, our church is like that. Our tradition is like that. A fundamental attunement with God's love that we're called to. We're seeking in this sacrament an attunement with that love, a whole way of life, not just a list of propositions, not just some sort of debating cards. No, we're called to a whole way of life in which we seek to attune the rhythms of our lives to the rhythms of God's love, the love of the Trinity. And in that, though, there can be this wonderful, it actually makes possible this extraordinary explosion of creativity, like those 30 arias that Bach composed, fugue-like arias. And they're not at odds. They're not at odds. In fact, the kind of union of love that we're talking about in the Gospels encourages, makes possible, delights in those variations, delights in the diversity. There's still core beliefs, absolutely. Then we have, thanks be to God, we have a Holy Father to hold that. But he doesn't make up the doctrines. He protects and passes on with the whole of the church this beautiful melody, this fundamental underlying rhythm that you and I have received and have to pass on.